All right. So uh, the front page said, "Hey, you know, post and introduce to yourself on the introducee forum, and post some pictures or some video." And I'm not a big fan of the pictures because pictures don't always capture what you're trying to get. So I thought I would take some video of my overly sized castle. So this was built using nothing but unlimited items and flying hack. So, um, in fact, the flying hack came from these stupid arches, which I originally was just going to build a lighthouse out here that had like water just running off of cliff. There used to be a cliff here. It's not like right here. I pointed at with my hand, and then I'm like, oh, right. So, and it was just going to be kind of like a waterway, and then water was going to come down the front, which it does. But it, obviously turned into more, and these arches drove me crazy. I kept building up to them with the scaffolding, and like, ugh, that doesn't look right. Ugh, that doesn't look right. Ugh, that doesn't look right. And I got so tired of hopping up and down to do that I was like, I need flying. So I got flying. This is on my friends, and my personal server ran on my Computron, so my computer is doing extra work right now as running the server, running the game, and recording in fraps at full screen fraps, not like half-sized fraps. No frame limiter. So that was the front. I should have said that. Here's the side. I'm not a big fan of the sides. They're a little flat. Something to fiddle with later. Originally, we had monsters on this server, so I didn't like them around my castle, so I built trees, and by built, I mean I cut the tops off and put glowstone in. So here is the other front of the castle, and I think we'll just take a quick as it can be, a little tour for this castle. As my game kind of lags around, my computer is like, I hate you right now. Sorry, buddy. You gotta work it. Alright, so we'll just start off here. This is the blue room. That's what it is. It's all the blue in the game. At the time of when it was built, which was before the most recent update with the new lapis ore, and however you pronounce that, and the wool colors. So it's blue for its time. My friend really helped design with this room, a lot of it, because when I was done building the outside of the castle and the courtyards, I gotta go to the courtyards. I was really tired and just like creatively exhausted, and so he came in here and kind of built a lot of this stuff in these two floors. Just it's a sheep. So yeah, he built these. All right, hopefully trying to be careful with how fast I swing the mouse, because I know it makes people motion sickness. I mean, me included. The Star Trek episode of the Yogscast, those episodes I had to keep stopping the video because I kept getting nauseous from the camera movements. So here's a courtyard. Ooh, I know. I like water in the game anyway, not in real life, although I'm not exactly sure why there is wood here. So there shouldn't be, but there is. The turrets are not done yet. There's nothing really in them. I had stuff in them. It looked horrible, and so they're kind of half done, kind of half not. This is the throne room. It's very bland, but it's tall. This castle has taken me so long to complete that as I've gotten better at building. This is the first project I've built in Minecraft. The first major project was this castle. So as I've gone more and more building it, I've gotten better at stuff, but I still kind of like it. And yeah, some outside stuff. Lots of water, like I said. Since I hate it, despise it in real life, I put a lot of it in my castle. So now these are not done yet. I've just started to dig this stuff out and, you know, work on getting these parts of the castle done. So they're not done yet, obviously. And yeah, sorry if you can hear like my computer buzzing or my mom squealing in the background because she teaches piano and she talks very high pitched to those children. And my other mic that I normally use is not working right now. So this is the color room I placed right after the update when we were still on vanilla, didn't have mods or servers. I'm running this on Bucket now with a cloth color changer add-on. But before that I didn't, so I had to get all these dyes and make all this crap, and I wanted to, because I wanted to be able to see what the dyes or the cloth colors or wool colors or whatever looked like, if they were stacked, if they were laid on the ground. I just kind of wanted to see before I would spend time to make them. Now I can just change it on the fly, you know. Ooh, blue, awesome. So this was like the first thing I built out of wool too. I was like, ooh, colors, I want to use them. And so it's just the night guardsman's room. It's just very little. Here's his little bed, little table, book, light, and a chest. I don't think this. Yeah, there's. If he gets attacked, he has no armor to defend himself. So let's just hope he doesn't. My floating trees. Yeah, there's staircase to go up higher. Oh yeah, so here's that. Wow. Also, yeah, empty. That's the upstairs I was showing you. I was just working on that. So this is the subway to my friend's fort. This light doesn't do anything. I was just playing with redstone. It's like, yeah, I made a light. Awesome. So it's a subway station. While you're waiting, you can wait there. Go ahead and go on down. And obviously this was after the update because I have the blue stone. So if you can, I need to put a dispenser here. I haven't really been back. Oh, the water is loud. This makes, yeah, a little Disney melody there. Need to put a dispenser down there. So here is the cupcake and sundae, whatever, Woolies, cakes and sundaes. And yeah, this is a nice restaurant. So you can just, it's supposed to be nice. It's as nice as you can get Minecraft without. I don't use skin packs or anything. The reason I don't use them is because my friend doesn't. And so when, if I'm designing something and he walks in and it could look completely different to him, and if I'm asking for his opinions, it's not going to be that helpful. So there's that restaurant. Learn to play, elitist jerks kind of stuff. WoW inspired. The naming only, obviously not the restaurant. This is the original subway station, was actually down here, and it's not this one anymore. This whole underground used to be something completely different, but I hated it so much that I got rid of it all. This is where you can go and throw things you don't want away and not have them bounce back into your inventory, which they so often do sometimes. If you catch yourself on fire, there's water right there. Yeah, there's that. Little sitting area, and you can actually use this water all the way. It goes all the way to the bottom, and you can use it to get off at any floor you want if you're in a hurry for some odd reason and you don't want to walk down all these fun steps. My friend built this. I asked him to build one thing in my castle, and he did, and it's this. It's apparently a misinformation booth. Yeah. And he built this. This is kind of nice. This is supposed to be mushroom. I don't know if, yeah, the lighting always gets messed up there, so there's that. Now my friend, he has a castle that's really far away, and this is the subway to his castle. I built this, but it's actually based off of his castle. It's just downsized. He has a much larger multi-story. Well, I guess this one's a multi-story too. But yeah, I say a lot. I filled it in with sand to make it look a little different, and because I didn't want to like build the whole castle, and I didn't know how to really build half of it, so I filled it in with sand like it got caved in. This also has the ringtone there. We put those in because they are like 5-6 minute rides away, cart rides away. So if you alt tab out, those will beep when you get there, and you'll know. So this is the inn, and that's the nicer rooms are upstairs. These are the less or the cheaper rooms for the less fortunate. And I'll go upstairs. So my friend built this place as well. So it kind of looks like a kid room. It's supposed to be main suite. All right, and this is apparently I lease this room. Awesome. Yeah, really, thanks. So that's that, and this is my garden shop right here. Oh, god dang it, I always fall in this fountain. The fountain, you can't get out of that fountain unless you have flying or you dig your way out. So this is my garden shop. I got some bamboo, trees, branches, flowers, cacti, all the different kind of trees as well. So it's all in here. You know, books. You can pretend those are books about plants, I guess. Those are not tuned to play any beat melodies. I just liked them as a floor texture. So, yeah. There's the botanical shop, or whatever. This is kind of like the Plaza area. This is the main library, which I will show you last. And that is the bank. This is the little police station. So the only way to get in and out, kind of, if you want to be a real criminal, you can actually bust up this glass and sneak out through the bottom. You know, this crime is heavy in the city. The corruption, I mean, corruption. So this is kind of the Plaza area. It's the library and some office buildings for the bank, and then the bank. You know, just kind of sit out here and chill. It's nice. Sorry if I move the camera too fast. So I'll show you the bank first. My friend designed the very bottom of the bank, so I pointed with my hand again. So up to the wood and up to those gold right there is what he designed. That's his. I did the front and the roof and everything else. He's working on the vault. He is doing the vault actually too, which is I don't know. It's not done yet, as you can tell. It used to have some kind of double door mechanic that didn't work properly. We're still new to Minecraft Redstone a little bit. So, oh, snap. Ugh, come on. And, okay, well, and this is down underneath the vault. You can actually get out over here. That's also a secret passageway to an evil shrine, but I'm not going to go down there. And yeah, so the security place has access to some places maybe they shouldn't. I'll walk over to the offices real fast. I don't want to make this video super long. But I do want to see how many times I said so I'll give you like $50 to, not really, if you count how many times I've done it. So here's the office room. And there's me fumbling upstairs because I drank a little before I got on. My Minecraft character, not me. I don't drink. That's wrong. Um, yeah. So you can see there's a conference room, and that leads to the library. And if you go up, it leads to crappy storage. Ooh, it's crappy. Well, yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. What else? What else? What else? What else? This is a break room. It is not done. I have not finished it because he said he was going to do it, and he is not. So I'm just hold out. So now this is the area I'm actively working on. Like right now, as this construction is going on down here. This is, you know, it's a fountain, but it's not just a fountain. It is the castle's waste. All their dirty water, all drains down to here. And lovely. And being poor has its advantages, right? So some of the stuff has some of the recent Mistral City stuff has actually inspired a couple things. Mostly this place, which is called the Redstone, and yeah, if you've watched the videos recently, you get why. There is some suggestive things on the wall, a little bit, a little suggestive, and these rooms aren't done, but they will be rooms that you can pay to visit if you're into that kind of stuff. And this is the bar, which I'll go to next. I just finished it like before recording this video, so this is a poor person's house. This is how I assume poor people would live. But yeah, no, this is the lower income. It's actually a cute little house, I think. Minus the downstairs, which is really sucky, but whatever. That's it. Yeah. Because there's nothing over here yet. Like, it's just, this stuff's not done yet. There was going to be a graveyard there, but it didn't look good, so I got rid of it. And I might redo that later. So this is the bar. And one thing that I really wanted to build with the bar is the pool table after I saw it on the video. So I built it, not with grass because it looked uglier on mine. I don't have a nice texture pack. So I just used the green cloth, wool, whatever. So this is the bar. This is facing the wrong way, but it's supposed to be facing that way, but I think it switched itself because it doesn't want to face in, I guess. Like it wants to face towards something out. So there's a little kitchen back here. Yeah. And the fireplace. Fireplace. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's my bar. And now I'll go show you the library. I hope this recording actually comes out well because I've never used this headset before, so I don't know how it's recording. So there is the library, and this is the front desk. I would assume people would be there to check out your books. This is a study area if you want to study. There is one of the same on the other side. It's right there. Is a big corridor of books, which I'll get to later. And this is a little corridor of books with some stairs leading up. And some more just kind of reading, you know, this is a library kind of stuff. That's the diamond chandeliers. Alright, so the stairs that lead up. Lots of books at this library. Lots of books. So here is the fancier upstairs. You know, it's fancy and it's upstairs, so there's not a lot to say about it. I like it. It looks nice, I think. And I had to travel forever to get this wood because I didn't have a wood changer at the time, and so I had to actually go to an area that had not been loaded yet so that the game would generate me some pine trees. So this is the corridor that was going to lead to some kind of a room, which it could still someday lead to. So it gets smaller and smaller and leads to this room. That is just more books. Not really done. And it's almost it. Almost done. And there's the other side over here, just more corridors of books. But it also leads to this nice little area that you can sit down at and chill by the fire. It's nice. And, oops, spin too fast. There's a door back there, and that leads to the bank. All right, now I'll go downstairs to the corridors of books if I can figure out how to get back down. So here is the gigantic. This took me forever, ever to build out, like a bazillion mine picks later, and that's diamond, and that's just me cheating diamond too. So the big corridor bookshelves. I am a big fan of like this type of a library with books that go out of sight, where in the dark you can't see. I don't know why, I just have a thing with that, and like I want to go to some gigantic old library someday and like go to the furthest, darkest corner from anything and see what book got lost up there. Just it's probably like Harry Potter or something. Nothing like I'm like from like ooh, secret magic book, or like I don't know. I don't know. So that's another little secret room there. I have one more. There should be a lot. You'd think a library this big would have more secrets, but it doesn't. It just has lots of corridors. As you can see, lots of books. So there's a secret room up there, and I'm going the wrong way for it. So we'll walk the other direction with a bazillion books. And I'm having this weird feeling that I did not hit the record button beforehand, so we'll see if this recorded. Alright, so up here again leads to more books everywhere. So here is a little sitting area, and if you go down that door that I just went through and you walk for a really long time, this will lead over to the other area of the bank that is not accessible except for anywhere but the bank, or from the library, unless you like it's glass that's protecting it, so it's not exactly like it's high security or anything. Oh my goodness. Sorry for motion sickness. I apologize in advance. Ta-da! So here's a chest. I totally mined all that diamond myself, and I totally mined all that chainmail by myself. Yeah. So that is my giant castle. That is, oh, okay. I guess I decided I'm not gonna go out. Yeah, there you go. That's my castle. I hope you liked it. Oh, I should probably hit the stop button, or potentially the record button, because I don't know if I'm recording or not.